obviously there is a realignment when it comes not just to politics in this country, Benny, but also when it comes to media. Bill O'Reilly, obviously, Papa Bear, many people call him, an innovator in this business as well, but he sees the future here, Benny. I mean, you know this. He sees the writing on the wall.
I mean, sure. Why wouldn't you want to be known as Papa Bear? I have long thought that the rise of Trump gave establishment media 10 extra years of life. That's my contention, is that cable news was given 10 extra years of life because of Donald Trump. They have done a quick work of shortening that life, I believe, by proving what many Americans already thought, which was that they are not news at all. They are simply propaganda for the DNC and very expensive paid propaganda, sycophantic outlets that promote fake news is meant to hurt conservatives. And so why would conservatives ever watch? I've never seen a larger atomization of the conservative base and the conservative viewership than what's been happening recently in the weeks after the election. The way that the election eve was handled by so many news organizations is so utterly irresponsible. News organizations do not create presidents. They do not call the race. And the feverish desire to call states quickly and swiftly for Biden, even with virtually no data, and then to hold off on calling states for Trump, it just didn't smell right, and people got furious about it, and I'm not sure those viewers will ever return to those establishment corporate media networks.
No, they've been lied to one too many times, Kristen, and they know what's going on. What everybody sees, the media can't see themselves, most of these media organizations, that the American public is a lot smarter than they give them credit for.
That's exactly right. The mainstream media refused to acknowledge or just ignored the fact that 50% of this country are conservatives. And that 50% finally reached a breaking point, and they are tuning out to these mainstream media outlet giants. Perhaps the biggest gift of the Trump administration, and there were many, was the unmasking of the mainstream media. I mean, the masks are fully off. They don't even try to hide their bias anymore. It's completely flagrant. And, after this election, we are going to see a complete realignment of our media. People are tuning out to ABC, CNN, these big mega media conglomerates, and they're tuning in to alternative networks. That's why we've seen Newsmax grow so rapidly in the last few months. People are turning elsewhere for their news. And what's really sad, John, is that, we need a robust media in this country to warn us of genuine political threats and tell us when politicians are acting out of line. But when you have the media telling us every single day that, Donald Trump is racist, all of a sudden their warnings start to fall on deaf ears. And then when there really is a crisis, perhaps people just won't even listen when the media tries to warn us. So
the boy who cried wolf.
For Newsmax, and thank goodness for the rise of these other networks that are filling in the gap.
Well, we're here and we're free and we're available pretty much anywhere you can get the internet. And we'll see you, Kristen, later. And of course, you can get Benny here on Newsmax TV, the Benny Report. I'm told it's coming up at 4:30 p.m. right after this program. A little break between us and Benny's Report. Don't miss it. Benny, great to see you. Thanks so much, Kristen, as well. All right.